The last piece I wanted to talk about is just talking money with friends. I know some people, this can be probably one of the most awkward one for most of us. Because, there's a fine line between a healthy conversation and then comparison that can just lead to jealousy or pressure. But I've learned personally, and just if it's done right, talking about finances with friends can offer new perspective and insights. Again, you're just getting information from other people, providing information that your thoughts on that too, helping them, and they can help you as well too. And so a couple of reasons why I find it really beneficial is it's just finding a supportive network, sharing the ideas and experiences with friends who are also working towards their financial goals. I think it's kind of inspiring. Maybe one of your friends has a great budget hack or ideas, or another one is great with investing or paying off debt or just other things. So surround yourself with people that learn these things and have different knowledge. You can work together and be a great team and help each other accomplish different goals. They can be stronger where you're weaker, and you can be stronger where they're weaker. Obviously, just like with our parents, you can learn from each other's wins and losses, and seeing what they've done and continue to improve and work on those things. And also, I think another piece too is, depending on how the relationship is, you can hold each other accountable. Sometimes having friends who know your financial goals can help keep you on track, because it's easy to fall off track if you just kind of like, oh, I want to pay off this debt, or I want to save this much money by the end of the year, or whatever, in the next 3 months or next year, whatever it is. It's easy to let ourselves off the hook to getting that done. But if we have someone else that every once in a while checks in, just like, hey, how you doing with this? How's that looking? It helps us. It's not that we're not going to fall off, but it helps us get back on a lot faster. And that's what's important. How quickly can you get back on that path towards that goal that you're working towards? So having somebody to support with you or as a support with you makes a big difference. So what I wanted to do as well, just kind of give you guys a few ideas of like how to have conversation, how to start this conversation with people, because it might be difficult, going up to somebody as soon as you start hanging out with them and being like, all right, tell me about your money. It might not be the right way to start the conversation. But there's different ways you can have these conversations, begin it, and just, again, curiosity, having the conversations, you're all right. So, a couple questions I'd encourage you to ask when you're talking to your spouse is, hey, what are some financial goals you have for us in the next 5 to 10 years? Next 2 years, 5 years, just pick any number, right? Is there anything about our finances that makes you feel stressed or uncertain? That one you might want to open up a little bit later. And the goals one, financial goals, is a little bit fun, a little bit light, a little bit airy. You might want to ask this one a little bit deeper into the conversation, or after you've had a couple conversations. What makes you feel stressed or uncertain? And how can we make sure we're both on the same page financially? Maybe it's just monthly reviews or quarterly reviews of finances and where budgeting is, and just kind of having these conversations about stuff. I know with my wife, we'll just talk about, we have more official conversations, once every month or two. But every couple of days, I just do updates. We talk about updates with the finances, what we're spending money on, what purchases we want to see come in the future, how we're doing, and it's just kind of a natural conversation now through that process.